Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit.
Marc Marquez once again proved that he is still a formidable force on the MotoGP track. In the main race at the Mugello circuit in Italy during the 2025 season, the Ducati Lenovo rider delivered an outstanding performance and secured victory with complete dominance. Marquez's speed was truly unstoppable from the moment the starting lights went out until the finish line. Despite facing pressure from rivals like Francesco Bagnaia and Alex Marquez early in the lap, Marquez confidently maintained his lead. The stable performance of the Ducati bike, combined with Marquez's exceptional technical skills and experience, made for a deadly combination at Mugello this time around. This race was not just a victory for Marquez, but also a clear statement that he is ready to compete for the 2025 World Championship title. With his aggressive yet controlled racing style, he not only entertained the packed stands at Mugello but also sent a strong message to all his competitors. Marc Marquez and Ducati are a duo to be feared. And here the full news. Marc Marquez has once again etched his name into the history books of MotoGP, this time with a spectacular victory at the Mugello circuit in the 2025 MotoGP main race. Riding the technically refined Ducati Lenovo motorcycle this season, Marquez demonstrated truly extraordinary performance. A combination of experience, mature racing strategy, and nearly unmatched raw speed throughout the 23 tense laps. From the warm-up session, Marquez's dominance was already evident. Starting from second position, Marquez immediately shot to the front after the starting lights went out, overtaking Francesco Bagnaia with a sharp maneuver at the first corner. From that point on, Marquez never looked back. With a consistent racing pace and lap times that were hard to match, he built a time advantage that continued to grow with each lap. His toughest rivals, such as Alex Marquez, Bagnaia, and Fabio Quartararo, tried to catch up, but they couldn't match the extraordinary speed displayed by the 8-time world champion. The Ducati GP25 ridden by Marquez appeared remarkably stable through the fast corners of Mugello, while his signature racing style, aggressive yet calculated, served as his primary weapon in defending his lead from threats behind. This victory not only demonstrated Marquez's quick adaptation to the Bologna-based manufacturer but also marked a symbolic moment, proving he has truly returned to his peak performance after several challenging seasons. With his win at Mugello, Marquez officially secured his first victory on the iconic Italian track as a Ducati rider, an achievement that further solidifies his status as one of the greatest legends in MotoGP history. Moreover, this result brings Marquez closer to the top of the World Championship standings. In a post-race interview, Marquez stated that this victory was the result of the entire Ducati team's hard work and proof that I'm still hungry for victory. Ducati fans across Italy cheered the victory as they witnessed the living legend of MotoGP wrap up the race perfectly on the home turf of the red manufacturer. Now, with this momentum in hand, Marquez is ready to tackle the second half of the season with great ambition, to secure the 9th World Championship title he has long sought. If his performance at Mugello is any indication, then rivals should start to be wary, because Marquez, once feared, has returned, and faster than ever before. Marc Marquez once again stole the spotlight at the Mugello circuit in Italy during the 2025 MotoGP practice sessions. Despite setting the fastest time early in FP1, the Ducati rider surprisingly saw a drop in performance in the subsequent sessions. Marquez was seen losing grip multiple times while exiting fast corners, and was seen having lengthy discussions with his technical crew in the paddock after the session ended. This situation has raised significant questions, particularly regarding the use of Ducati's latest aero fairing being tested at Mugello. The new aerodynamic design is said to generate greater downforce at high speeds, but some analysts speculate that this may be affecting the bike's stability during braking or rapid direction changes, two areas that have traditionally been Marquez's strengths. I feel something's off, especially at the rear of the bike. There were moments where I couldn't enter the corners like usual, Marquez said in a post-session interview. "We're still trying to figure out if this is due to changes in the aero setup or other settings." Ducati has not issued an official statement, but internal sources indicate that telemetry data shows differences in pressure distribution at the front of the bike compared to the previous aero version. And here's the full story. The Mugello circuit once again witnessed drama in the world of MotoGP. This time, it came from Ducati's star rider, Marc Marquez, who showed impressive speed but also raised questions during the 2025 MotoGP Mugello free practice sessions. Despite setting the fastest time in FP1, Marquez's performance saw a sharp decline in the subsequent sessions, sparking strong speculation that Ducati's latest aero fairing could be the cause of the instability he experienced. Marquez started the practice sessions impressively. In free practice 1, he recorded a time of 1 minute 45.2 seconds, the fastest among all riders. However, in FP2 and FP3, his performance appeared less consistent. On several occasions, the Desmosedici GP25 motorcycle he was riding exhibited understeer and slight instability during hard braking, something rarely seen from Marc Marquez. "We tried the latest aero package prepared by Ducati, and honestly, the feel is different," Marquez said in an interview after FP3. "There's great potential, especially in top speed and stability during acceleration, but on the other hand, I lost the feel when entering fast corners." Ducati's latest aero package has been a hot topic in the paddock. With a more aggressive wing design and modifications to the underfairing, this component is designed to provide greater downforce, especially on long straight sections like those at Mugello. However, increased downforce often comes with consequences, namely reduced agility during quick direction changes and altered motorcycle characteristics during hard braking. Ducati engineers are not yet willing to discuss this in detail. However, a technical source mentioned that telemetry data from Marquez's bike showed excessive aerodynamic pressure on the front end when entering medium-speed corners, making the bike feel heavy and difficult to control precisely. Marc is an aggressive rider who relies heavily on instinct during late braking, said MotoGP analyst and former rider Jorge Lorenzo. If he feels he's losing feedback from the front tire, it could make him hesitant to push to the limit. The new aero setup might look good on paper, but it might not suit all riding styles. Meanwhile, Marquez's teammate at Ducati, Francesco Bagnaia, chose not to use the new aero in this practice session. He stuck with the old configuration and performed consistently in the top 5 without experiencing the issues Marquez complained about. This further strengthens the suspicion that the experimental aero may not be suitable for all Ducati riders, even those with experience. As the qualifying session approaches, Ducati is racing against time to evaluate whether to stick with the new aero package or revert to the previous specification.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your fucking clout, it be raining now, I keep making